Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here with Adventures with the VBs. Today, Finn and I are going to make some of our delicious peanut butter protein cookies. Finn's just finishing up our previous bake of banana and avocado bread. I've actually just done a recipe update, so if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below and up above now. So before we get started, I might just talk you through all the ingredients. So first up, for peanut butter cookies, you're obviously going to need a really nice smooth peanut butter. I like the Coles brand because it literally is 100% organic peanuts and there is no added salt, which for Finn, being a toddler, is really important. Yeah, Finn's really excited to help Mummy with the egg. Not quite ready yet, Finn. We'll pop that there. 100% pure maple syrup. A little bit of vanilla extract. We have some rolled oats. So I know for celiac people, some people are advised from the healthcare professionals not to use oats because they can still react to it. Finn has been on a trial of oats and it's absolutely fine for him. So with the wheat-free certified oats, we have been approved to use that in our cooking. So the oats, that's literally what we use, but I have just ground it up into a oat flour. We have flaxseed meal. And this is chia seeds that I have also ground up. So with Finn and his cooking, he really prefers to only have one sort of texture and consistency. Yes, darling? Mummy. Mummy? You want Mummy to stand here? So with Finn and his cooking, he really prefers just to have the one texture in a meal. So that's why everything you will see is finely ground up. But obviously if your little ones are fine with different textures, you wouldn't need to go that extra step. So cooking with Finn is always a lot of fun and it's fantastic for Finn to get involved in cooking because then he's much more excited to eat whatever it is that we're cooking. But a few tips that I have to make cooking with a toddler easier and a little less messy is I try to measure out all the ingredients and put them in little ceramic dishes just so that once we actually start mixing and getting dirty hands, I've kind of got all the packets away just to prevent everything else getting contaminated. Shall we get started, Finn? Shall we start making our cookies? Yeah, have you almost finished your snack? Okay, let's get started. So first up, I'm going to measure out 3 tablespoons of the oat flour. As you can see, I'm not the most accurate measurer, but it seems to turn out okay, so let's go with it. So 3 tablespoons of ground oats. Then I'm going to get 2 tablespoons of the ground flaxseed. 1 tablespoon of the chia powder. Now a heaped tablespoon. Really get as much protein in there as I can. So 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Tablespoons of the pure maple syrup. One egg. Do you want to help Mummy? Oh, Finn is desperate to get into this peanut butter. Just wait please, darling. So as you can see, it doesn't take very long at all to measure out the ingredients. So Finn is enjoying his peanut butter spoon. So I've got the 1 cup of peanut butter. I've just put all the liquid ingredients here and all of our dry ingredients here. I'm going to tip it all into the bowl, pop it in the KitchenAid for a couple of minutes, and then we will be ready to pop them in the oven. All right, can you tip this in here for Mummy? That's it. Tip, 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 tip. Tip, 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 tip. Tip, 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 tip. Oh, we've got to get out a bit more, darling. Otherwise our cookies won't work. Alright, can you tip this one in for Mummy? Yep, tip. Nice work. So as you can see, that really doesn't take very long at all to go through the KitchenAid. If you didn't have a KitchenAid, it really wouldn't take long just to stir it, but it's always handy to have an extra set of hands when you're cooking with Finn. So you can see that's all come together nice and well. It's pretty, I'm going to say it's a firm consistency. It leaves my hands slightly oily, but it's definitely not a wet mixture, so that's perfect. The only challenge here is to try and make as many biscuits as I can before Finn eats all the dough on me. So that's made 19 cookies, which isn't too bad. I do make them relatively small for Finn, and he usually eats probably 2 at a time, but I just still keep making them this size. So I'm just going to put the oven on 180, and we'll pop them in. It probably takes about 10 to 15 minutes. It's pretty hard to tell when they're brown because obviously the dough is brown, but you can tell once the base is quite hard that they're ready to come out. So they've actually been in the oven for 18 minutes now, and I think they're just about ready. Yeah. Ah, the oven's hot, 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 Finn. Stand nice and back for Mummy. Yeah, they're looking good. You can just see underneath they're just starting to brown up. But they're perfect. Well, there you have it, my healthy peanut butter protein cookies. You can even tell where Finn's had a mouthful before they went in the oven. As always, they are 100% gluten-free, dairy-free and soy-free. If you do make these cookies, be sure to comment down below and let me know what you think. Oops, I think Finn got wind that the cookies were ready. Oh, his animals are up here already waiting. They're very hot, 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 Finn. We might need to wait for them to cool down. So thanks for joining us for our super easy peanut butter protein cookie recipe. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up. But if you are gluten-free, dairy-free and soy-free like my son is, then I'm sure that you will really appreciate this video. If gluten-free, dairy-free and soy-free cooking is something that you are also interested in and need, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I have finally perfected quite a number of recipes now that Finn will eat. So over the coming months, I'll be sure to film as I make batches. I think I forgot to say that these cookies freeze really well. So all the cooking that I do for Finn, I put in the freezer in batches. And they seem to keep, they don't really last too long, a couple of weeks before we've eaten them all, but I reckon that they would probably last up to about a month quite easily. So you've still got your mouth full of cooking dough, you silly boy. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye. Oh, Giraffe's gonna have some. Okay. Jonathan's going to have some. What does he think? Is it yummy? Is it hum, yum, 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 yum?